it's Annalisa from Organic Living, and we're out in the woods again today. Beautiful spring day with the sun shining yet again. Sort of little half cloudy sky, but the birds are really loud, so you might have to hike up your volume. Oh, did you hear Freya? That was my dog barking as well. Anyway, we're going to do a flow today that it's a heart opener. So opening the heart to the spring, to creativity, ideas flowing. There'll be some balance training just so that we keep stable as well, so rooted in our ideas, but lots of imagination sparked off. So I hope you've got your yoga mat. Otherwise, go get it and I'll meet you at the top of the mat. It's a bit windy, so I'm not quite brave enough to get down to the proper yoga clothes, but that'll come when they're in the middle of the summer sometime. Okay, here we go. We're going to start at the top of the mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Look down at your toes. Wiggle them a little bit. Say hi. Root into Mother Nature. Yep. Sort of feel like you're pulling the energy up from the earth. There's always an overflow of energy from Mother Earth, and she's very generous. So pull it up. That's it. And then lifting up the pelvic floor, melting down with your ribs, lifting your heart so you have an intention for it to be open, and then the crown of your head, looking for some ideas and some creativity from the heavens above. Here we go. Breathing in, taking your fingertips up to the sky, and then the palms of the hands together. Bring the thumbs to the chest, to the heart, to the breastbone, and just drop your forehead so you feel that good stretch in the back of your neck. I invite you to close your eyes and first contact your breath. Just observe what lifts and lengthens and stretches as you breathe in, and what relaxes and lets go when you breathe out. Take a moment in silence to connect and to be open to connection with yourself and connection with nature, whatever that means to you. Let's flow. Breathing in. Bring the fingertips up towards the sky. I've got the face in the sun. It's beautiful. Forward bend. Heart comes down towards the thighs. Relaxing in your head and neck. Always keep a light bend in the knees so that we don't over stress the back in the beginning. Wiggle your toes. And we'll go straight away into a half lift. So tabletop, breathing in, hands onto the top of the thighs, the elbows pointing backwards, length in the neck. Breathe out when you release. We're going to step right back today into a low lunge to start with, rotating the shoulders backwards and straight away lifting the heart up directly to the sun. The sun's not shining for you, just use your imagination or take a bit of mine. Okay, rocking forwards and backwards, just getting the back of the legs and the front of the legs alive, and then root yourself down so you mindfully connect with the earth through your front foot, knee over ankle, and with the back foot, either with the pointed toe or flex. Do whatever feels most comfortable for you. And from your center, rolling up, putting energy towards your center so the inner thighs are coming together, and straight away eat. Hands on the hips if you need to, if you're feeling a bit wobbly today. Otherwise, lift the fingertips up to the sky again, quite wide so you don't choke yourself here. Lots of space, create space, and straight away again, lifting the heart, lifting your gaze just slightly, active in your fingertips, and let's take a crescent lift. Okay, so bringing the arms down, elbows into the side. You can do that twice more. So breathe in, feel the length in the side body. Breathe out, feel the lift in the heart. One more time, length in the side body. Good, and lifting the heart. Beautiful. Then just interlace the fingers behind you. Rotate the shoulders backwards, shoulder blades towards each other. Breathe in, and And then just move yourself slightly forward so you start to prepare yourself for a humble warrior that's coming a little bit later on. That's it, looking towards the edge of your mat, and then from your center, breathing in, lifting up, a slight back bend, and then come back to your center, head over heart, heart over pelvis, breathing in, melting it down, lifting up the back leg, active back leg, stepping back into your plank. Always welcome to take it down to a half plank if that feels more truthful and joyful for you today. Otherwise, stay here, connect to your center, take a breath in, shift your weight slightly forward, and then slowly take it down so you're lying on your tummy and you meet the ants face to face. Okay, rooting in your feet, rooting in your hands, breathing in, small cobra, which also doubles up as a heart opener, breathing out, release. We'll do that one more time, like a wave of energy through the spine, breathing in, breathing out. From your core, tuck your toes under, lift your knees, press up into your strength, full or half plank. Great. Okay, bending the knees, we'll take the first downward facing dog for this flow. Opening the hands, rooting yourself down, sliding the shoulder blades down the back. Just pedal a few times and then find stillness so you're rooted under your feet as well. No worries if the heels don't touch the floor. Think more of the straightness or the integrity in the spine. Relaxing in the head and neck, letting the hair get loose and wild. Breathe in and sigh it out. Breathe out. Okay, take your gaze forward and take some small steps to the top of your mat, however you like. Feet can be hip distance apart or bring them in close together. That's going to test your stability a little bit more. Relaxing in the head and neck. Again, a soft bend in the knee so that you take the pressure off the lower back, and then we'll go into a flat back. So breathe in, look for length. That's it, lengthen the spine from the crown of your head to the tailbone. Next breath out, relax it down. Chin comes into the chest, rolling all the way up. We're going to keep this flow going today. Again, lift the heart, lift the gaze towards the sun, breathing in the sun's energy and rays. Palms of the hands come together and then slice it down the middle with control. Lots of energy to your center, relaxing in the head and neck. Flat back, breathe in, breathe out. This time you're going to step back with your left foot, placing the left knee into your yoga mat. Rotating the shoulders backwards, lifting the heart. Beautiful. Okay, rocking it forwards and backwards. Just getting energy to the front and the back of the legs again. So that you can mindfully, did you like that little bit of Swedish came in there? So that mindfully you can root yourself down. Energy between the inner thighs working together to your center, to your core. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Hands on the hips if you're feeling a bit wobbly or you've got a wobbly surface. Otherwise, come up with volcano arms, so quite wide, so there's lots of space. And again, you can intend to lift your heart and your eyes towards the sun. That's it. And use your imagination. You might be doing this inside today. It works just as well. And here we go. Breathing in, breathing out, release. Elbows come into the side of the chest. Breathing in. Oh, observe the wind blowing through your hair. Breathing out. We're going to do that one more time. Just retesting my balance here. The wind's blowing quite strong. Breathing in, lift. And yeah, I feel quite safe because I've got this beautiful tree behind me. So arms behind. You can take a grip the other way this time. A little bit of yin or yang balance. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out. And just kind of hover over your right thigh. Lengthen the neck. Pressing away with the back of the hand. Your eyes are kind of slightly forward, second or third toe, or maybe just to the edge of your mat so you keep the integrity in the neck as well. Take a breath here, and then you can go down to come up, breathing in, and then like a wave of energy all the way down. Hands frame the foot, lifting the back knee, active back leg, stepping back into your plank or half plank. Do what feels good. Often less is more. Breathe in, breathe out, and all the way down to the tummy. That's it. Shoulder blades gliding down the back. Now this time, instead of a cobra, You're going to take the arms forward, swim them behind you, interlace the fingers. Yep, place the shoulder blades again, and now a small back lift. So lifting the back is sort of a variation of a cobra. Breathing out, release. Do that one more time. Breathing in, let the breath lift you. Breathing out, release. Good. Taking the arms back to the sides of your rib cage, tucking your toes under. Now from your center, half plank or full plank, rise up into your strength. Big deep breaths, and then let's move back into downward facing dog. Place the hands so you feel rooted. Pedal it out so that you can then level out the hips. Slight bend in the knee if that's what you need today. Think of the integrity in the spine and allow the heart to move towards the front of your thighs. Good. Take a deep breath. Breathe it out. And then lift your gaze again and take it all the way up, whoop, to the front of your mat. Hop, skip and a jump, both feet together, energy to your center, breathing in halfway up. Breathing out, release. Chin comes into the chest, rolling all the way up, lifting up your pelvic floor. We're going to keep this flow going. We're just going to move it to the next stage. Breathing in, palms of the hands come together. Just take a moment. Observe what sensations you feel in the body, and if you are outside, observe the wind, observe the smells, observe the sounds, and then slice it all the way down the middle again. If you're doing this at home on your own, you can pause the video, spend a bit more time observing the nature. Okay, flat back, breathing in, breathing out, hands come to the floor. Stepping back with your right leg. Keep it in a high lunge this time. High lunge. Good. And now you're just going to pivot on the back foot because we're preparing for warrior one. Rooting down between the knee and the ankle. Rolling up. And again, if you're feeling a bit wobbly, we've all got wobbly days. I definitely do. Or if the wind is blowing a little bit extra, keep the hands on the hips. Yes. Otherwise, join me with volcano arms, breathing in, dropping the shoulder blades, fingertips up towards the sun, and then go through your cactus arms and take the arms behind you. So if you had your hands on the hips, join us now with the arms behind you, lifting the heart, breathe in, and then come into your humble warrior. So find softness and humility in your strength. There is sometimes vulnerability when you open the heart, showing your feelings. You can trust that you've got the support of the universe. Just look at that beautiful tree to my right. Good. Take a breath here and then go down to come up. Breathing in so that you can then melt it all the way down. Remember to pivot on the back foot so you can stabilize. Put the energy of your inner thighs towards each other, towards your center, and then step it back into your plank. We're going to go through a little vinyasa or directly to downward facing dog. Again, do what feels good. Breathing in as you breathe out. Take it to a cobra, or this time if you want to, take it to an upward facing dog and just find what feels comfortable for you. I'm trying to get a bit of a tan on my neck. And then back to downward facing dog. Good. Okay, rooting yourself under your hands again, coming back into your downward facing dog, heart towards the front of the thighs, lifting the hips slightly. Take one deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, take your gaze to the front of the mat, and you can make your way to the front of the mat however you want to, a hop, skip, jump, or a little bit of a catwalk. Do what feels good, keeping the feet together, energy to your center, flat back, breathing in, breathing out, chin comes into the chest, roll it up, just absorb the energy from the earth, lifting up between you, looking for clarity, ideas and creativity from the skies. That's where it comes from. Taking the hands together, and we're going to melt it all the way down again. Let the breath keep flowing. Good. Breathe in, flat back. Breathe out, forward bend. Stepping back this time with your right leg. Nope. We're going to step back on the left leg. Rocking it forwards and backwards slightly, then root yourself down, pivoting on the back foot, rolling up now into your warrior one again. So root yourself in your base first. Yep. So your roots are deep into the earth. Good. And join me either with the hands on the hips or come up into volcano arms. Good. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in one more time, bringing the arms down, going through your cactus pose, taking the hands behind you, opposite hand on top this time, the odd one. Breathe in, breathe out, forward bend, coming into a humble warrior. That's it. Lengthen the head and neck, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Notice how you feel. Notice if you hear anything different in your surroundings. You can still hear the birds singing. Breathing in, and then go down to come up. That's it. So you can then pivot on the back foot as you come all the way down to your lunge. Active back leg, stepping back with the right leg. One more vinyasa before we round this little beauty up. So half plank, full plank, cobra, upward facing dog, whichever feels best for you. Back to downward facing dog, like a flow of energy and water running through you. And then join me in Barnett's position, child's pose. That's why Swedish came in again. Get a Swedish lesson as well. And melt your heart down and maybe even your forehead onto your mat. Just take a moment here to, line up your thoughts, your feelings, get in contact with your breath. Let go of what you don't need anymore. And observe anything that you feel extra appreciative over in this moment. Lifting your eyes, your gaze, gliding your hands back towards your knees, rotating the shoulders backwards, coming in with your knees. Take the fingers behind you, lifting the heart one more time. Feel the expansion in the rib cage as you breathe in. The softness in the diaphragm as you breathe out. Coming all the way back, shifting your butt over to one side. And we'll meet on our seat bones, crossed leg, and on your knees if that feels better for you. Rotate the shoulders backwards. Take a gentle twist to your left hand side. Gentle twist to your right hand side. Coming back to the middle. Good. Breathing in, feeling the energy that you've created surrounding you like a sort of beautiful ray of sun. Taking the palms of the hands together, thumbs towards the heart. And we'll just round it off just like we started, with the forehead dropping down to the fingertips. And I'm just going to say a big extra thank you to the sunshine today. And I know the sun doesn't always shine, but I've got this in my memory bank now, and I can bring it forward on those days when the sun isn't shining. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. Thank you for joining me in the woods today. From my heart to yours, I hope you have an awesome day. Namaste.